beginning Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
co-presented by DEI host Warficus.
There's Donkey Kong.
Take a look
Special
at
guest, the ultimate life form, Hibbibi.
Yeah, I don't want to see Donkey Kong anymore.
Accidental co-host who is not the host, but we will steamroll him at every corner, Riley.
Issue Crew's gonna get together, we're gonna meet up, and we're gonna rape Donkey Kong.
And finally, your burnt toast host, Captain Blackbread.
Hello everybody, welcome to the bigger Black Breadier cast. Pink, get over here. Hold this beer. Alright, hand it back to me. Thanks for getting me a beer, darling. Love you. Pirate Johnson is sending messages again.
Who the fuck is Pirate Johnson?
I don't know, but he doesn't like my libertarian ideals.
I just looked at the server and suddenly fucking Brad and fucking some dude named Pirate Johnson I've never heard of in my fucking life are like going on an intense political diatribe with you and fucking Crimsol.
Crimsol kind of headed out early with his. He was just like, nah, fuck your system, fuck the entire system, fuck the police, and then he was out. And then I was just like, and then I had something there where he just picked a fight with me for some reason over something I said what seems like maybe a month ago. And someone asked my political ideals were. Then I kind of laid it out.
Started talking about it too.
I wasn't having that. I'm not fighting with Kathy.
Kathy is a famous figure. We can't be upsetting her.
Wait, what did the issue crew fall? Is the issue crew falling apart as we speak?
No, some people showed up to fuck it up for some reason.
Fighting with people. Fighting with random.
I'm not fighting with people. They went 2-on-1, and they're trying to Eiffel Tower me, and I'm not letting it happen.
Where did they come from? Who added them?
My good friend Brad the Bad 101 has been in the server since the beginning. He's a good friend of mine. He's working all the time, so he's not posting very often. So I know him, and I know he's been super political lately, so that doesn't shock me. But this Pirate Johnson character is brand new to me.
Yeah, both of them, I told them, like, about how basically my political ideology is just like, I want to become Amish and tell the government to go fuck itself. And then they're just like, oh yeah, go out into the woods with your sticks and stones.
I mean,
I'm just like, I can't.
Good point.
It's illegal to do that. You can't just go off the grid and not pay the government. You can, but it's illegal. The government doesn't want you to do it. And they're trying to tell me about why the government is a good thing. You really need the government. It's like, no, I think local governments are more important, first of all. And you can create that. It's not like they just appeared out of thin air and they're pretending like they've always been there. And they're just like, you can't do this naturalist ideology thing. It's like, well, where the fuck do you think we came from? We didn't just fuck it. We didn't just like, the wind blew us in and here we are, you know. Skyscrapers just landed there. Obviously, the aliens built them.
Why are you arguing with feds?
I don't know. Why are the feds arguing with me?
I mean, maybe Pirate Johnson's a fed. That's where he came from.
With a name like Pirate Johnson. Like, did he think of that name? Like,
he's your rival, Captain Blackbread.
Oh my god, he is my rival! It's Captain Blackbread versus Pirate Johnson. He's trying to take over the ship.
Wow. No, this here's the thing. Like federal agents will just jump in tiny servers and argue with people. It's weird.
What are they gonna do?
They're trying
to do are illegal, so I can't do them, and they're picking it apart. I don't think Pirate Johnson's actually a fed.
Okay, shut up. They try and get you to incriminate yourself, basically.
He's trying to pick apart my thinking. What the fuck is happening here?
I've been missing you, Worf. I'm glad we're already on a conspiracy theory tangent 5 minutes into talking.
Dude, there's whole departments for this shit. It's great.
Oh, fuck. This is supposed to be the classic video games episode, and it's been nothing but fucking politics, which is all anybody's had to hear about for the last like fucking 3 weeks. Okay, let's talk about classic video games.
Okay, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Has anyone here beat it?
No.
I have not beaten it. I've gotten close. Like I think I got stuck on the guy like literally right before Tyson. Although technically I was not playing the Mike Tyson version, I suppose. So perhaps I'm a fake gamer. This
Well,
was like
yeah,
on
you
the
know-
Wii U.
Here's the
You know
thing
what
about
Mr.
that
Dreams
game.
Punch Out.
It is
Go
so
ahead.
legendarily difficult that like many like people who would consider themselves like really good gamers and like string games have not been able to beat it. It's like it's really weirdly difficult for a lot of people. What's funny though is a certain Paul brother beat that game in real life.
What the fuck? How'd he pull that off?
I don't know.
Can I spin that to talk about Kirby? That's a classic game. Pretty good game. Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo.
Oh my
High quality product.
Oh yeah,
Kirby, you
that's
know
a
what?
great game.
Every Kirby game just blows it out of the water. The worst Kirby
Kirby
games,
Kirby
the
never
worst,
misses, honestly.
the worst Kirby games are still some of the best like side scrollers.
Except for the slide puzzle.
The slide puzzle's the best shit.
What is the slide puzzle?
That's the
What Kirby
sleeper
game is
king of
that
the
in?
Kirby games is Kirby
Or
slide
that
puzzle.
mini game from Kirby and the Crystal Shards.
Which one?
The one where you're walking around on floating platforms and they start falling. You have to like try and knock your opponent off.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Kirby,
that one's so good.
Kirby 64 multiplayer fucking kicks ass.
Okay.
There's
You guys
only
ever-
3 fucking mini games, and they all just rock my shit. I love him.
I've never beaten it because I don't beat video games, but I really do
Beat
love
Kirby and the Crystal
Kirby
Shards.
64.
You're not gonna regret it.
I probably will at some point. I'm
Or
starting
Kirby's
to
Adventure.
actually
Okay,
I'm starting
but
to
have you
actually
guys?
play video games now. Like I beat New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe recently, and I started Paper Mario, and I'm like almost
The
halfway
original?
through that. Yeah,
Oh
Okay,
hell
but
yeah!
have you
Dude, you're
guys
gonna be
played?
so pleased when you get to Thousand Year Door.
Fuck.
It's fucking wonderful.
I'm
Play the original.
definitely.
Shut up, Blackbird. I
in-
have a thing to say.
Well, we're talking about Paper Mario. Jesus.
Yeah,
don't
I'm trying
fucking-
to. I'm talking about
Pirate
Kirby
Johnson
here.
message?
You're like switching the conversation.
Okay, fine. Talk about Kirby. We'll circle back to Paper Mario. I'm sure our gracious host will remember to take us back. to that
Dude, I'll
point.
remember to take you back. That game's great. But have you guys ever played Kirby Squeak Squad?
No, but I've heard of it.
Do you know what's special?
The soundtrack's good.
Do you guys
much
know what's
squeaking
special
sound.
about that game?
What's special about it? Tell me.
That game had a speedrun mode before speedrunning was a thing. It has built into the game a timer run mode.
You mean
Speedruns
Time
were
Attack,
a
a thing that 1,000 games have?
Speedruns
No.
were a thing before that. What do you mean?
They were?
Yeah.
Okay.
People running. Do you know who Matt Turk is?
Well, there just wasn't GDQ yet. I don't think
it
when that
wasn't
game
like
came out.
huge. Okay, it wasn't like huge yet when that came out.
Okay,
But it's
like
not
Time
like
Attack has been a thing since
it's
like
not a
every
time
racing
attack
game
mode.
ever.
That's what's interesting. It is times your entire playthrough of the game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so even
I
in
think a
menus,
lot of
you're
games
being-
do that. It tells you how long you've been playing. Like
No,
Final
no,
Fantasy
no.
VII has a
Okay,
time. Has a clock on
don't
it.
understand.
Actually,
This
Final
is a-
Fantasy V has a clock on it. I think 4 might
Blackbread,
as well.
this isn't a game clock. Every fucking game has a game clock. No, this is a separate side mode you unlock when you beat the game that literally tells you have 3 hours to beat the game.
You have 3 hours to beat the game.
Yes, if you don't beat it in 3 hours, you got to start over. But it also is a dedicated speedrun.
If you don't beat
mode.
it in 3 hours, a gun comes out of your,
Your
DS screen and shoots you in
your
the
DS
face.
catches fire.
Self-destructs.
Well,
It's good.
Okay,
It's
first
a
off,
really good one.
other than
'Cause,
speedrunning, like what's good about Squeak Squad? I genuinely don't know.
So it has this weird power up fusion thing where you can kind of manipulate what copy abilities you get. It's really really fast. Playing into that speedrun mode, even the main game, You just generally move faster and things are more responsive than other Kirby's games.
You know the one I did play, and I just didn't get that far in though. That was Mass Attack, and I have it, but I feel like there's no reason for me to ever go back to it.
Yeah, that's the one where Kirby's like, there's like 100 of them, and you gotta like control them all and throw them around.
You guys played Canvas Curse?
Canvas Curse.
I
is
played that.
great.
I played that on Wii U. It's actually pretty fun.
Some people hate it. Some people love it. I'm in the middle on it.
The soundtrack's really good. I mean, honestly, that's another thing about Kirby games. They all pretty much have amazing soundtracks.
It's weird.
Yeah, but you know which one's the best, right?
Well, you claim, what was it?
It's Return to Dreamland. Return to Dreamland is 100% the best one.
Kirby Air Raid has good music though.
Yeah,
I'd probably give it to Superstar, but there's a lot of Kirby games I haven't played.
A Superstar is definitely a classic, I think.
It's got the first Kirby game in it, basically.
If you ask me though, like, okay, pick a Kirby game, right? This is the only Kirby game you can play till the end of time, so you have to pick a Kirby game.
Air Raid.
Air Raid? Air Raid's
honestly, even though I haven't beaten it yet, probably Kirby 64, because I do love that game.
I'd do Adventure.
Actually, you know what? I was in that. I say Dream Course.
Oh, yeah.
Dream Course.
Super Deluxe Ultra. The DS Deluxe.
Oh, Kirby.
That's a great one.
Kirby Triple Deluxe.
Kirby Superstar Ultra. Yeah, that's how I got into
Superstar Ultra,
Kirby.
that one.
That one has the Galactonite and the True Arena.
Dude, no. It's all about the cave mode. Fuck yeah, the cave
mode. Fuck you, Warfik. The fucking all of Warfik's opinions about gaming are immediately invalid. Fuck off.
Dude,
the Great Cave Offensive is your favorite part of fucking Kirby Superstar.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
Wait, you called it cave mode?
Yes, it's cave mode.
That's not
you go
cave
in a cave,
mode. That's just
and the game shits on you for 6 hours.
I mean, the Great Cave Offensive is
Milky Way Wishes is fun.
Yeah, I do like Milky Way Wishes a lot.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Milky Way Wishes is
memorable.
amazing. No, I joke about Great Cave Offensive because it's just room after room of how bullshit can we make Kirby.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
There are multiple rooms in Great Cave Offensive where you have one shot at a treasure and you can never try again. Which means if you want to 100%.
No, you can try again. You just have to go out the door and go back in.
No. There's a couple rooms that are genuinely one shot only, and you have to redo the entire map if you want to do them again.
Yeah, but what do you get for getting 100% on Great Cave Offensive?
I think
if you get everything, your save file becomes golden, and it's 100%.
Yeah, you have to do it to get the 100% save file, and I think it also unlocks one of the side games.
Hey, you want to know what else is special about Superstar?
What?
Go on Habibi's channel.
Oh no! Don't do it.
Playthrough. You can start. It starts at Kirby's Cornland, and listen to us talk about it when we're like fucking 13 and 14, I think.
Oh God,
we were in.
I'll avoid this.
No,
Yeah,
don't get to him.
I think I liked Ray William Johnson still.
Yeah, it's
What's wrong with Ray William Johnson?
25 episodes of Tristan talking over me in every episode.
It is, yeah. I could not stop talking over him.
Sorry.
I was just like, I know how to be funny, so I'm going to say something really fucking stupid that I'm going to regret for the rest of the time.
Sorry, Black Bread.
You still talk over people.
Yeah.
Because it's salty tonight.
Jacob, did you just dox my name?
Well, you can,
Yeah, I can edit
You also referred to your perfect government land as Tristan land earlier. You doxed yourself.
I know, I can't wait to go back in here and just... That's not really doxing.
That's first name is not doxing. People who are so fucking fancy about their first name are
found the only fucking Tristan in the world. Except some people are going to be like, I went to high school with that guy. And then they're going to dox a school that I went to a long time ago. Not that I know what the fuck that means.
So, anyone play Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Haven't beat it yet. I have it, but I haven't beat it yet.
Yeah.
Which
I've
apparently
watched
is
an
a claim
entire
to
Let's
fame.
Play. I have not beaten it myself.
For some reason, that's an asset to sit on, is if you have a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. They go for like several $100s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're crazy. Well,
Yeah.
but like all retro games are just unbelievably overpriced. Like for example, one of like the biggest games on the N64, considering it is one of the only RPGs, Paper Mario. That game is
Oh,
impossible to buy now.
I want to get Quest 64.
Quest
Quest.
60,
Great game. Great game.
do not play Quest 64. That
Oh,
game is fucking awful.
I know.
How is Paper
Paper
Mario
Mario.
impossible to buy?
It's
Uh,
not.
just completely.
Look. Actually, I would like to put that into perspective. So, in roughly 20. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, this was further back than I remember. But put into perspective that it was 2010 when I bought I bought my copy of Paper Mario, and I cherish the shit out of it. I love it. I still have it to this day. It was $50 $50 of my birthday money. That was straight up half my fucking birthday money. There was this little place in another little place. It's called Marysville, Washington. There was this location called Reset Games, and it fucking had everything. They had fucking bags of like rumble packs and shit like that. I'm like, oh my fucking god, didn't know that this existed. And then when I got older, got a car to drive around in, and it was fucking gone.
It's so
Rest in
tragic.
peace, Reset Games.
You
I don't
know,
know who owned them, but
so do you know what the problem with getting a Paper Mario cartridge is?
what's that?
Tell me.
Chinese reproduction carts are being
Oh
sold as if
no.
they're real. Yep. If you
Yeah,
see a
that's
Paper Mario cart for $26, it is probably a repro cart.
Oh yeah, I see those all over Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
That's the
I
only
mean,
way I use Facebook.
They
It's just I
flooded
go to
the
Marketplace
market
and yeah,
and
someone was
real.
selling Kirby and the Crystal Shards for $30, and I was like, that looks like way too good to be true. And the cartridge looked really pristine. I was like,
But,
eh.
but what's
I mean,
even worse about
personally,
this is
mine has
now
property of Blockbuster on it, and that's how I know mine's real. But also because I fucking bought it before
they
people were
slapped that
doing
on
this
there to
shit.
trick you. They
yeah,
have property of
Yeah.
Blockbuster stickers in the back to try to trick you into authenticity.
the problem
No.
is these authentic cart prices are also being flooded with reproduction carts, which means you don't actually know if it's a real cart or not until you get it.
Yep, so
Yeah, for
basically the best thing about
mhm.
fucking being a retro video game collector is don't fucking ever buy a cartridge online unless you really know that it's a real one. If you could see
Yeah,
some
Even
yeah.
fucking
in
Or
damage,
buy
it's got
complete
to have.
inbox,
What's that?
even in
or buy complete inbox, even though it's pretty expensive. That's generally when you know it's real.
for Paper Mario, that you're looking at about $500 for a pretty beat up box.
Yeah, for me
Oh,
personally
Gotta
though,
find a
like it's
place to put
gotta
it.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So
have
same.
Lufia too, don't you?
Huh?
In box, Lufia too.
I don't have that. No, I have oh god, it's
It's on the Super Nintendo.
Illusions. I have Illusions of Gaia.
Is it any good though?
It actually is very fun. And then I also own Perfect Dark inbox for N64.
You know what I proudly own now?
Huh.
I proudly
Sure, tell
own
me.
a repro of Final Fantasy V.
Yes. I wonder where it came from and who got it.
It came from you, who I was looking at it and said, "Oh yes, when I come back here with enough money, I'm gonna pick this up." And then you're just like, "I'm gonna just buy it."
Wait, no, I didn't buy it when you were there. I think I
Oh,
came
you
back
bought it
later
right
and
in
bought
front of
it.
me. You bought it
Oh,
right
I
in
did.
fucking front of me. Yes,
Oh
you did.
wow, I'm an asshole.
Yeah, it was the biggest dick move ever. You didn't even fucking care about Final Fantasy V. You just fucking bought it.
Yeah, that was at a time when I don't think I even played any of the games. I just was like, oh wow, this is cool. I can play this on my Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing with reproduction carts is like it sucks for the collector world, but like for just like a gamer like me who just wants to be able to play these video games, they're kind of a godsend. I remember one time on Amazon, I was specifically seeking out reproduction carts of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl because I wanted to do a Nuzlocke thing with my friends, and I found them, and I couldn't figure out whether the like local DS connection would work or not. So I asked in the like Amazon Q&A, and some fucking like self-righteous dickhead comes in and is like, yeah, trading works on the real game. Don't be tricked by these fucking fake cartridges. I'm like, that's not what I'm asking. I know they're fake.
You guys want to know the real secret to playing N64 games, though?
I have it. I have this secret.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Is
What's
it
the
called?
secret?
Is it called static recomp?
No, it's called EverDrive 64.
No.
It's
Okay,
every
so
game.
so for the N64, someone figured out that you can do this thing called static recompilation, where you turn the N64 machine code into C, which means you can make any N64 game run natively on Windows.
Oh yeah. That's how
Yeah,
I got
like
Render 96 and Mario
yeah, and
64
Mario
co-op.
64 co-op, which we should
Yeah.
all fucking play at some
Oh,
point. And record
absolutely.
it.
If we should all play that and record it. It was pretty fun. We did a live stream of it for like 2
Well,
hours.
unfortunately, we procrastinated on it long enough, but the laptop I had it on is now dead. So we'll see how long it takes me to fix this fucking
Well,
computer.
yeah, good. Then you're in the market for a new one, and we can actually
Anyways,
do that.
have you guys played Paper Mario Master Quest?
I have not. Is it
So-
actually like worth a damn?
It is a total conversion of Paper Mario that rewrites the story, makes every single fight bullshit hard, adds secret boss fights, reworks areas, and adds an extra endgame area. It is
Interesting.
a comprehensive mod pack, or mod rather, for anyone who's actually beaten Paper Mario, and it is so fucking good.
Perhaps I'll
You-
have to look into that
you
one after I
can
Is
beat
it
finish
functional
my.
on native hardware?
I don't know if it's functional native hardware. I think there is a way to put it on there, but it can be played with, any controller because emulation. It is. I don't even want to explain it. It is so good, and they did make an easy mode if you're not good at Paper Mario.
That's convenient, just so you're able to like experience the extra areas and stuff what the bot has to offer, other than fucking murdering you constantly.
Well, it still gives you the revamped fights. Like you'll still get the cool mechanics, but it won't require, single frame inputs for some of the shit.
Did they add in super guarding?
I think that's just base.
No, not in the original Paper Mario. Super guarding is only a thing in Thousand Year Door.
What is
I
a
don't think-
super guard?
I don't think. I
Explain
think
it.
it plays by normal Paper Mario rules.
Okay, so no super guard. Okay, Riley. So super guarding is a thing in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, which, by the way, that's another really fucking expensive one to get on your GameCube. I got lucky, and I was in Job Corps, and some guy was just like, "Yeah, I have Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door." I'm like, "I'll give you $30," and you don't really get a lot of money being in Job Corps, so I got it, and that's the copy I own to this day.
I think I got mine for $50, but that was like right before the prices went up to like 120.
Yeah, that's the thing. It
Basically,
keeps
yeah.
climbing up in generations, and now it's starting to touch Wii games.
That's the real way to get like rare retro games, is to find a friend who has it and trick them into selling it to you for a huge discount. That's the real method.
Well,
I didn't
what
trick
people-
him. I just offered him $30, and he said yes. I didn't tell him this is what the game is worth.
I mean, someone
Listen.
gave me an N64 when I needed, like, mine
Listen,
broke.
the friends discount has been
I never paid him back for it.
technically passed down since. I don't think I'm allowed to
Are you
say on
talking
this.
about your boyfriend, Jacob?
No.
Oh,
Someone in high school gave me a N64, and I was like, I think I was supposed to pay him like $60, and I never paid him because we ended up like all graduating and leaving high school, and then I never saw him again. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I got an N64 now.
Have you ever seen him since? You gotta pay him back.
I don't know. I don't even think he lives in the country anymore.
I mean, at least you owe a guy
Damn.
$60,
moved.
and I may or may not. I don't technically. He never said I owed him back.
You put this guy in financial ruin to the point he had to leave the country.
He had to leave the
all because
country,
you
it was
didn't
too
want
much.
to pay him back for the N64.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I've kind of started a little quest now where I want to beat all of the Mario RPGs because I'm playing Paper Mario, and then I snagged in advance because I found it on sale the
Partners in
Switch
Time.
remake.
Superstar Saga is really good.
I want to learn how to play
I-
Superstar Saga, and like I like the way it plays, and
I
it
don't know if I've
really
been
kind
able
of
to
takes
finish
me
the
back
sentence
to
since
a
I've gotten-
gameplay style that I never really fucking quite figured out.
Listen,
Interactive
Mario and
battles.
Luigi, Partners in Time is the best one. People say it's Inside Story. No, it's Partners in Time. That game is fucking insane.
I've heard,
That's
I've
the
heard
only
some
one I
good
don't
things
own.
about Partners in Time. I
That
bought
game
an-
is so good. Have
Am I
you
allowed to
ever
say what
seen
I
a
bought?
baby beat a man to
No?
death with a
Okay.
hammer? Okay. Well, you can see Baby Mario beat a man to death with a hammer.
I did see a clip from Partners in Time today where Baby Mario fucking bonks Luigi on the head with it, like adult Luigi on the head with a hammer. It's really funny.
Has anyone played Mother 3?
Not
Yes.
there. There's a topic. Welcome to the Nintendo
Not my
episode.
topic, that's
Yeah.
dead.
The Nintendo and Pirate Johnson episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should just have Pirate Johnson be like the fucking PFP with like a glowy meme. That's the episode
his-
cover.
Make his username text like glow somehow.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it
make my
glow.
picture glow. Make
Yeah.
the fucking actual art glow. If anybody can do that, that'd be amazing. And I'll use it again for the paranormal episode next year. To which I really have to get Quackhead.
See, I told you should just wait a year to do the Halloween special. It'll hit harder.
Yeah. And happy this episode will be out before for sure.
Oh, will it
And-
be?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure of that.
Oh, cool.
Isn't there an episode that isn't out yet that you recorded a while ago?
No.
No, he
I
got
meant
it.
to, but never did.
Okay. But if anybody wants to know what game I bought, I don't want you to live with that spoiler. It's Super Mario RPG, the Switch remake.
Oh, very nice.
So I'm gonna
Very
play
nice.
that after Paper Mario, and then I'm kind of I've heard mixed things about this one, about these ones. I'm probably gonna play one of these two because I'm curious about if they're bad or not. Because I tend to like
Oh,
games that
no.
I think are
I heard the
bad.
newest one.
Is it the
The newest one is one of them. I'm considering either playing Brothership or Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
Oh god, don't
No,
play
Paper
Paper
Jam's-
Jam.
What? I thought Paper Jam was supposed to be good.
Oh wait, Paper Jam's the one where it's like Mario RPG and Paper Mario universe like collide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. That one's really good.
I've heard a couple people say bad things about it, but maybe they suck.
Paper Jam.
Avoid Sticker Star
Okay.
like the plague, but if you like Sticker Star in any capacity, then
Sticker-
you will love Color Splash.
Sticker Star is an awesome concept, terrible execution.
It was the
Paper
biggest
Jam.
fucking disappointment. That was my fucking Christmas present, and I really, really wanted it. I'm like, oh my god, I get to fucking have Paper Mario on the go. The newest Paper Mario. And it looks like they're going back to the RPG elements. I'm like, I'm so fucking ready. I didn't understand what I was in for. And
The
it was
worst
like,
way to play that game is to do random battles.
yeah, just don't fight anybody ever except the bosses. And you use the sticker that gets rid of the boss. And then, boom.
Yep.
Sticker Star. However, Color Splash has some real mechanics added to that idea and actually executes it quite well. And I still don't own it. I know it's good. I've seen gameplay. I know I'm going to like it. That's all I can say. But it's hard to find Color Splash. It's the last Wii U game that I'm even fucking like interested in any mild capacity.
It might be the last Wii U game that hasn't been ported to the Switch that anybody cares about in the history of the planet.
Yeah, it will never get ported. Riley, Paper Jam's the Mario and Luigi one, right?
Yeah.
So that one's weird because it kind of fails as a Paper Mario game and a Mario Luigi game at the same time.
I was about to say, because it's a Mario and Luigi game, but
Yeah,
if it fails
it
at
failed-
both, that's bad.
It fails at both, but it is like also just like a weird view into the deranged world of like Mario RPG creation at the time. You can really tell because a lot of that game is them like complaining about how hamstrung they are since the previous eras of making this shit.
Are you talking about Brothership?
No, I'm talking about Paper Jam. Brothership seems interesting. I'm not sure about it. I haven't played it yet.
Mothership is by new devs, right? Because the company closed.
Yeah, it's by new devs. I think it's Grezzo, the people that helped make the like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask 3D remakes on the
Here's the
3DS.
problem. It was never the devs that were the problem. So what happened was Nintendo decided they didn't want third-party studios editing their characters. So you could never see a Mario and Luigi or a fucking Paper Mario game again because both those games remix characters and make original characters out of Nintendo IP.
Well, they did the Rabbids, Mario and Rabbids.
And there were no besides for Rabbit hybrids, there were no like edited Mario characters.
Oh,
true.
what a fucking dry time in Nintendo history, too.
Yeah.
So glad
Origami
that they
King-
re-released Thousand Year Door. Now they need to re-release Kirby Air Ride.
Okay,
absolutely. Yeah, makes
And make it
Origami King.
massively multiplayer because the original allows you to link
City
up
Trial.
to 4 GameCubes and you could do 16-player City Trial.
Origami King was pretty good game, but it was so hated by everyone because everyone could see blatantly that Nintendo tied the studio down, fucking put chains on them, and then 100-pound weight and told them to make a masterpiece.
Origami King is the better of the Paper Mario games, like the recent ones, because like you have one trash title, one debatably trash title, the one that wasn't like any of the others, and then you got Origami King.
You know what's the worst part about this? The reason Nintendo started doing this was because of Super Paper Mario. And looking
Game
back,
that was good.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
Super Paper Mario is actually the best Mario game ever made. And anyone can fight me on this. It is
Okay, it's not the best Paper Mario game ever made.
No.
The Mario
The
game.
best
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
game of any of them.
And I'll die on that hill. It's so good.
I only got to play it myself for like a couple hours when I was a kid because that was one of the games
Beat
that like
it.
my cousin
Nah, the best
owned.
Mario game is
No.
We played
definitely
through
Mario Sunshine.
Oh, I would have expected you were going to say Galaxy or Galaxy
No.
2.
No. It's Super Paper Mario.
Sunshine.
Nothing
Sound like
nothing
wondering
understands.
what in my opinion is the best Mario game?
Well, like, are we gonna talk about like 2D side scrolling? Are we gonna talk about like 3D platforming?
No, just the best Mario game.
It's Super Paper Mario.
Accepted. Because in my opinion, it's like my best game with that like stars Mario. It's
Thousand Year Door.
it's Mario 64.
If we have to go
Mario 64, yeah, that's probably the best one,
if we
yeah.
have to go non-RPG, I'd actually say it's Mario 3D Land.
Oh, 3D World.
No, 3D Land.
3D
That
World.
game
Land was amazing. I Land was awesome, but honestly, like as someone that I didn't like have a Wii U, I always had a 3DS, and I refused to get a Wii U when it came out. But I played 3D Land constantly, and then everyone around me was playing 3D World, and I was like, "That's such a cool game! Like, it's amazing. It's basically okay. The only con I would say that goes with it is like I feel like it was meant for a 3DS. When you play it, the perspective is almost like kind of off.
No, I've played both.
definitely was, though.
I genuinely think 3D Land has the better level design and concepts in it. That whole game was just like built to show off everything the 3DS was. It's great.
Okay, true, very very true.
3D World's a little more. They're kind of running out of level ideas.
Well, yeah. After Bowser, they had to make like the flower and mushroom levels, and it's just a mashup of like, what can we make the character do until they get to the final level, which is just a 10-minute level.
Yeah, you know what's funny is when I got my 3DS. Well, first off, I got it for Christmas, and fucking wow, what a Christmas that was! We had a fucking snowstorm that year, but I remember going to the game store with Christmas money after getting a fucking 3DS, and it was like this. I walked up, I'm looking at like some of the launch titles for the 3DS. I'm looking at Mario Kart 7. I'm looking at 3D World. I'm looking at I can't remember the third game I was looking at. So I remember the game I got with my 3DS when I when I first got it was Ocarina of Time 3D. I beat the fuck out of that game.
Oh yeah.
God
That was
damn.
my first 3DS game. Oh, actually, 3D Land was, but that was like a close second.
I 100%
That was the
3D
first
Land.
way I beat Ocarina of Time, and I had it, and I had the original cartridge accidentally traded forever.
Did you beat Master Mode?
At school. Well, here's the
I
thing:
didn't.
I no, well, I mean, I played a bunch of it. I put a lot of time into it, is what I mean. But
What about Animal Crossing? Anyone Animal Crossing?
my original exposure though to Ocarina of Time is that like any of you guys ever like go to school, you trade a game with somebody. Like, oh, I have this. Oh, I have this. I've always wanted to play that. Well, I've always wanted to
Yeah, I
play that. So
stole a
you go
guy's
to school.
Lugia from Fire Red. I still have it somewhere.
Yeah. Basically, me and this other guy, like we swapped games a couple of times, and one was I swapped him my copy of Super Mario World so that I could play Mario World 2. Like, so I beat Yoshi's Island, so that was cool. But we
That's a fun
swapped
one.
those back. Yeah, but then we swapped. I had Majora's Mask. He had Ocarina of Time. I didn't know how the fuck to play Majora's Mask.
We still got to do a playthrough of that.
Majora's Mask, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy now, and I think I can understand how to play Majora's Mask now. But yeah, someday it will appear on Hootenanny Central. Yeah, so that was my exposure to Ocarina of Time was that, and I can't remember if the guy said he lost it or if we just never saw each other again. But I had Ocarina of Time. My mom was pissed that I did that because she bought that. Because she bought it off of nostalgia because she was like, oh, I remember getting stoned and playing this when you guys were kids. And actually that fucking, that tied some loose ends in my head because I remembered the opening of that game for some reason. I was like, I remember the colorful buttons of a 64, and I remember the opening to this game for some reason. And it was because my mom and her friends would just get stoned and play it and not know where to go. Yeah, Zelda. Right, no, fuck, back to the game store. Fuck me.
Okay,
Wow,
but have you beaten Ocarina of Time?
All right, we're driving to the
No,
game
this is a
store.
good-
All right,
hold
we're
on.
driving to
I'm
the game
about
store.
to-
Here we are.
Have you
We've
beaten
arrived at the
Master
game
Mode?
store. The game store door is opening. We are in the game store.
I
Continue.
need your
Back in the
gamer
game store.
cred.
We never left the game store.
Okay, well, we're in the game
Worst
store. Did
episode
you
We are
beat
at
Master
here.
Mode yet?
Yeah. Get out of my store. No,
Fuck you. I need to know.
Okay, so at the game store, I was looking at the launch titles for the 3DS. One was Super Mario 3D Land. The other one was Mario Kart 7, and I wasn't sure which one I should get. There was a third one too, and I don't remember it. But I remember the guy saying like, well, think about it. That's just Super Mario 3D Land, right? And with Mario Kart 7, you could be on land, sea, and air, and that's what sold me on it. And so my first like bought title for the 3DS was Mario Kart 7. I spent so much fucking time on Mario Kart 7.
It's definitely a masterpiece game. I would say it for the 3DS.
Everybody
It's
gives
very
it
good.
so much shit. They're like, "Oh, Mario Kart Wii is so much better." And it's like, but Mario Kart 7 is Mario Kart Wii with more things. There's like there just wasn't enough customization in comparison, and from what was from Double Dash to Mario Kart
Yeah.
Wii. They're
I
like,
mean,
oh, there's
my
so much more
introduction
changes than
to
that. And
my
they're like,
introduction to
Mario
Monster
Kart
Hunter
DS
was
guy.
through a 3DS. Like I played Monster Hunter Generations and 3U on a 3DS. Same with like Metal Gear Solid 3. They somehow ported that to the 3DS. Super Street Fighter 4. Several other games. Shovel Knight was on there. I played all of them on that.
Okay, but have you beaten fucking Master Mode in Ocarina of Time? I need to know.
Master Quest. I used to have the one they released on the GameCube as a
But have you
promo
beaten
from
it?
Waker.
Have you beaten Ocarina of Time Master Quest?
I'd like to.
I tried. There is a part where you are in the Shadow Temple, and I had no fucking clue what to do. That's where I got stuck.
Well, I mean, like, did you have trouble with the?
What I remember from this is there was a couple really precision jumps in it that like took me hours to do. And then there was this part in Jabu's belly where you figure out that cows were switches because
Oh, did they actually change dungeon elements in Master Quest?
Yes, they mirrored the entire world and then changed every dungeon.
You know, one thing I didn't quite understand was, did they release a cartridge for the 64 with Master Quest?
No, that was a GameCube tie-in for Wind
It's a
Waker.
red GameCube
Okay.
disc that you can.
I used to have it.
It's super valuable now, like
I
thousands of
know, and
dollars.
I fucking hate that. I used to have it, and I don't know what happened to
Well, one
it.
of the most valuable Zelda games I think I own is the Hyrule. I think it's called the Master Collection. It's got Zelda 1, 2, and Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time on it.
However,
and
if you
a 10-minute
have
demo of Wind Waker. Sorry.
if you have Ocarina of Time 3D, Master Quest is built in. You just have to beat the game once.
We'd like to warmly interrupt this Christmas special by presenting Warficus's Guide to Perfect Sugar Cookies.
So you want to make good sugar cookies for Christmas, but you don't know how. Well, I don't know why you would say that. They are literally the easiest cookies to make. But if you want really good, like, Christmas cookies, I recommend the Cardamom Butter Cookies from page 368 of McCormick's Spices of the World. You can find this book just about anywhere. It's got easy recipes. I'll post both the recipes I'm going to give today on my Twitter. But I'm not even going to tell you how to make this. I do recommend, if you do these recipes, replace the corn syrup with, like, actual syrup. But if you're doing Christmas cookies, you know, on a sugar cookie, you don't want to be the guy who shows up with just basic-ass fucking blank cookies. No, you're going to want a frosting on them. Same book, Spices the World by McCormick. Page 320, the fluffy snow peak frosting. Once again, replace the corn syrup on this with actual syrup. You'll find it tastes a lot better, a little less plasticky, I guess. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Because I have gone to too many Christmas parties. Too many Christmas parties where people just they just throw the sprinkles on. They just, you know, the frosting's just like half-assed. No. Alright. No, you don't do that. So, first thing you do, you wanna have a plan. So you're gonna shape your cookies. Use whatever cutters you have. If you're really lucky, you'll have some vintage metal ones. Those are the best. But you don't just use these cutters for cutting the cookies, right? Once you've cut and baked them, use these cutters for applying sprinkles. Now, this might sound nitpicky and stupid, but let's say you got a large round cookie. You have cookie cutters if you're doing this. You can use that cookie cutter to space out your sprinkles and make designs, or just have a line instead of this just haphazard garbage that I see so many people do. And yeah, whatever, it's a cookie, right? You're gonna eat it. Look, it's presentation. Everything about Christmas is presentation. Don't fuck this up. I swear to God, if you fuck this up, I will find you. Anyways, that's my rant.
And now back to the warm and fuzzy Christmas special.
What do we all think of Final Fantasy?
It's a mid to great series. Usually mid, though.
All right, what do we think of 5?
Never played it. I'm more of a Dragon Quest guy.
Oh, so
played it.
customizable. Such a fucking customizable experience. Like, there's so many job titles you can give your characters. You level up the job titles, and then, like, you switch to something else. But you can still use.
Have you ever played a Dragon Quest game?
Dude,
Okay,
I want to get
hold
Dragon
on.
Quest, the 3 HD 2D remake that just came out. I
Dude,
need to get
dude,
that.
Dragon Quest
It's so fun.
This
Sorry, I only got
shit.
Dragon Warrior 1.
I
This
also
Dragon
like
Quest
Dragon Warrior.
shit's like this job house shit started in the 3rd Dragon Quest and is in every one since. Final Fantasy
I'm thinking
is
about downloading
always
the Dragon Quest 3
fucking
HD
10
2D
years
remake.
behind Dragon Quest.
For
Dragon Quest
fuck's
does
sake.
it better.
Okay,
It does it better.
Worf.
It
The
does it
job
better.
system has been in Final Fantasy 3. right, on the NES.
Yes.
When did the job system start in the Dragon Quest games?
Since the first one,
NES.
technically.
What?
But
How?
it's all right.
You got knight. You
I
got
have the
you got
first
mi-
one.
you
Tell
got
me.
you got all the traditional
Yeah,
RPG classes that you can
Yeah.
equip
you
and
just learn
decrypt from it.
spells, and all the spells are available to you, and you can whack things with a stick or get the
Dragon
most
Quest came
power.
out before Final Fantasy, I thought.
Yeah. All the Dragon Quest
Did.
shit started coming out before Final
Fucking
Fantasy.
sucked.
Dragon Quest 3 is so funny because you can play the entire game as a jester or a fucking bunny girl. And the only thing the game does to stop you is you have a terrible stat spread and a 1 in 3 chance that your attack will turn into a gag.
Did you know
I have
that's
beaten
amazing,
Final
by the way.
I have
But
beaten
did
Dragon
you
Quest
know
3
that
as
like
bunny
fucking
girls.
well, hold on.
I
Did you
I
know
have
that
beaten Dragon
Dragon
Quest 3 with 4 bunny girls. Get on my level.
That's great. I don't understand that because Dragon Quest Dragon Quest 3 was actually a port. It was
What do you
released
mean by
originally on
this?
the NES as Dragon Warrior.
No, that was the Western release.
Yes.
Dragon Quest.
Yes,
Most
the
of the
Western
Dragon.
release of Dragon Warrior, we had 1, 2, and 3, and we did not ever see Dragon Quest 3 on the Super Nintendo. That was a Japan exclusive.
He's
Did
right.
you know that we had those, though?
Yes, but
And can you do that in those games, though? In the third one? Can you still pick bunny girls in
but
Dragon Quest 3?
the remake, they removed the bunny girls for some reason.
DEI
I wonder
stuff, probably.
why.
Yeah, it's so
Too
fucking
hot.
stupid. Yeah.
Wow,
What
these
is
pixels.
what is the job called? Let me look. I'm gonna try to figure out what the job is.
The job is bunny girl.
No. It's some stupid name.
Anyway, yeah, the job system in Final Fantasy 3, I think, is a whole different thing. It's not just like pick your guy. Technically, the first one had a job system, but not like the other ones where it's just like you switch your job title, start leveling that up, but at the same time you have another slot open and you can use the fucking skill from the other job that you had before, and there are multiples of these skills.
Do we want to start an argument and say which Pokemon game is the best?
Gen
Oh,
put this in
finally,
general.
I got a dog in this fight.
I beat
Gen 2.
Dragon Quest with 4 of
I
these.
agree. Go, Captain Blackbread. Let's go. Total Captain Blackbread domination.
Gen 4 is the best.
Nope.
Eh,
It's
Gen
pretty
4
good, but
Gen 4 it includes Platinum, Pearl, Diamond, and the Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes. I would say those that
you see,
encompass.
that's a hard nut to crack. We're saying what the best Pokemon game is, not what the best Pokemon generation is. And now you're like Heart Gold and
Platinum.
Soul Silver.
Okay, fuck. Oh god, that's hard then. You know what? The Platinum's the best.
What? I thought you said generation. I said Gen 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, but there's
generation.
no.
Okay,
It's hard to count the remake. Then it's kind of bullshit a little bit. I'm thinking like main generation titles.
so like Gen 3, Gen 2, Gen 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, except or any of the other further gens. Just the remakes don't count. It's just the main set.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Okay, then I would say Gen 2. Like, would like I would say like Crystal, Pokemon Crystal.
You know what? Diamond. Diamond is the best Pokemon game.
So
Why does
Gen 4.
why does no one like Pearl? Like no one likes Palkia. I've noticed. Like everyone always chooses Dialga.
Because
It's like
in Diamond you have the dungeon Mount Cornet, and it is so fucking funny to me that this exists. So you play
It's also
Pokemon.
in Pearl and
It is in
Platinum.
Pearl, but I play Diamond, so I say Diamond.
you can find
okay?
Garatina.
So the way this dungeon works is you play through the whole game, right? Like it's pretty simple. And then you go down to the beach and you're like, I'm going to go fight the electric guy. Oh, you can't go this way. So after a few hours of trying to figure out what to do, what do? Well, there's only one way you can go. Mount Cornet, a fucking 3 to 6 hour dungeon.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
The game does not warn you or tell you to prepare in any way for. And if you die, it's straight back to the start.
Ooh, yeah, that's not fun.
And
That's
you
bad.
need
You have to do it like twice
massive.
because you have to go there. You have to go through it once, and then eventually, when you're nearing the end of the game, and you do like the whole spear pillar thing, you have to go back up the mountain again.
Yep. You have to go
It's
through it
annoying.
twice, and you need so many items to be able to do it. And most people will get about a third of the way through it, hit one of the first major fights in it, die, and quit the fucking game.
Well, what also sucks too, like the original Gen 4 games, speaking like Diamond and Pearl specifically, like whenever you would like hit someone with an attack in a battle, the health bar would just scroll like painfully slow. So
Yes.
what's cool about Platinum is like they sped it up a bit, and then when they made the remakes of Gold and Silver, they made
But
it
I want to
quicker because people
Yeah,
complained.
Diamond and Pearl are kind of bad games,
but I want to stress the
especially with the
beauty.
existence of
No, no, no,
Platinum.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
It's a great game because the beauty of Mount Cornet is the rest of the game is just hit on hit on hit, perfectly paced. It is like as perfectly paced of a
Yeah, it has a
Pokemon
great
game.
story.
Yeah, it's perfectly paced. You're so invested, and then you hit this wall, and it is this giant fucking mountain where the
But
game
once you beat
says
it, though,
"fuck."
it's very rewarding.
Oh
The
yeah,
game is very rewarding. It's very,
and then it's back.
good.
It's back to just like story beats after story beat after story beat. There's just this fucking like mountain of difficulty spike in two places, and you are. If you beat the game, you'll understand.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though is that I've gotten into this argument with many a person. That the only reason to ever praise Diamond and Pearl specifically is because you have nostalgia for it. Because they're literally
True.
games that now have no reason to exist. Because Platinum is just them, but better. They
Oh
just
no,
fixed it.
And
It's
the
a
no,
remakes
bad
are horrible,
game that
though.
they
The remakes
fixed.
kind of the remakes that they did for those games, though, were not very good.
they
Like
kept.
Brilliant Diamond and
I
Shining Pearl.
will I will say that they're better than the original Diamond and Pearl. If I have to rank
Okay,
Sinnoh
fair. That's fair.
experiences,
Okay,
Yeah.
Platinum is number one.
no,
The
no,
Switch remake is number
Diamond and
two.
Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl is
Diamond
bottom.
Yeah,
Diamond is
true.
not my favorite for the experience. Diamond is my favorite because it is the only Pokemon game that kicks you in the balls and laughs at you.
Well, Platinum also does the same thing you're describing. You also go through Mount Coronet in Platinum.
Yes, but
Well, you
it's
know what?
harder in Diamond. They
You know what?
rebalanced it in Platinum.
Oh, okay.
Gen 1 also kicks you in the nuts and laughs at you because they add in fucking dragon type, and psychic is just the best thing ever.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
and
no EXP share
the gym
either.
leader, it's like, oh, you chose fire type. You've chosen wrong.
No
Like,
EXP share at all.
yeah.
Good luck.
You can kind of beat
Yellow was a
Brock
pretty
and
hard starting
Charmander
too
in
because
Gen
you start with an
1.
electric type, and
Wait,
the
is
first
there
gym
no
leader is
EXP share in the first game? I thought there was.
No,
no.
no.
It's in Gen 2, I think.
The
That's kind
remakes.
of
The Gen 1 remakes has kind of EXP share, but the problem with Gen 1 a lot of people run into is they'll just keep wiping with their starter until they hit the wall of the thing that counters their starter and then realize they've got to go through the entire game and level up the rest of their party.
Yeah, because their starter is overpowered, but also can't beat this gym leader. So now you have to go and try and
Yeah,
build a team that can try and win.
yeah, that's the thing is I never had that problem. I never had that. I don't mind the grind. I'm totally
I don't
cool with
mind
it.
it either in Gen 1. Yeah,
No,
you
it's
and I played Gen 1 actually, and we
Yeah,
battled.
and then we fucking fought them on Pokemon Stadium. Fuck, we
Oh
should have
yeah,
made that an episode. We could still
yeah,
do it. We
we
can
we should
still
can.
do a
do it.
tournament. We should do a
I've
tournament. Everyone has to play through Gen 1 and you have like a certain amount of time. And then we all have to battle in Pokemon Stadium and then like we live stream us playing through the
I
game.
would
That would
one
be fun.
million percent do that. That would be sick as fuck.
But like the way we do it is we have a timer. So like you
How are we
just
going to
play
do
when
that?
you
We got to get our cartridges over to each other. Everybody's got to have a
No, do we
transfer
just
pack.
emulate
no,
it?
we'll do
No,
it.
we don't. What
We
is
can do
even
it
is an
online.
emulator?
You can do this
Pirate
online.
Johnson might be listening.
Oh, he's definitely listening. He's a fucking
Yeah, we're gonna
pro.
do this. We're gonna travel to each other's places, and we're gonna do this in person and not use illegal emulation. Of course, guys. Of
Absolutely,
course,
it's
of
gonna
course.
be our completely legit ripped ROMs that with
Yeah,
our own.
come up and visit, guys. I'd love to have you.
We don't know where
I
you
will
are.
come to the middle of fucking wherever it is.
I am at Site B. Come to Site B.
Yeah, we'll head
Come
on to
to the
site B.
woods.
I live in Area 51.
But the thing about Gen 1 that's kind of been memory hold at this point, this got mentioned earlier, but then I got steamrolled a couple times. This has been the case this episode. Is
Well, welcome to my show, Riley.
Brock isn't even necessarily that hard to beat with Charmander in the original game. I feel like because in Fire Red and Leaf Green they finally give the rock types rock moves. It's been
Oh,
memory
yeah.
hold. But in Gen 1 they don't have rock type moves and their special defense is garbage. So you can kind of just Ember to win if you have like a potion or two maybe.
Yeah, but the starters are
and you're
sometimes
okay.
weak.
There's rock moves. What are you talking about?
In the original
Rock
Gen 1, no,
throw?
he does not.
Yeah.
Not a single fucking rock move does Brock have. Look it up.
Oh, does Brock have a... Oh, that's not what I meant. I thought you meant like there weren't rock moves.
No. I'm saying Brock's Geodude and Onyx did not have a single rock move to their names.
Yeah, man, I thought you were just giving my man B-Rock some shit.
Wasn't that the whole idea of Brock in the original Pokemon series? Is he was like, he kind of
Rock
sucked
hard.
No, he sucked as a trainer, and he was entirely a gym leader out of like nepotism.
Oh, I don't know.
And he loses to like a stupid technicality where the guy or Ash turns the sprinklers on and kills his Pokemon that way, and then Brock's like, "Oh, here's the gym badge. You beat me
Yeah.
fair and square."
No. But like after that, like the rest of the time, he just sucks, and like he wasn't
I don't
even
think
he wasn't
so.
even
I think
supposed to be gym leaders. There was some other guy. He was just doing it for him.
Oh, his dad.
It was his
Yeah.
dad. It was his dad who abandoned them. But I don't think Brock is ever portrayed as a bad trainer.
No, he's
I
a
think
he's not
He's
a trainer.
a
breeder.
he's a
not a
helpless
trainer,
romantic
but-
breeder.
Yeah, he's a
Quite
breeder.
literally.
In the situations where he has to battle, he's never shown to be incompetent. He's good at battling. It's just not his favorite thing to do.
No,
I just
he's
want
bad
to
at-
breed Pokemon.
No, Riley. He's not bad at battling. He's bad at training.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
He has no. He can feed Pokemon. He can breed Pokemon. He can fight Pokemon. He has no idea how to train them.
I feel like in Gen 3 he trained his Pokemon pretty well. Like his
Maybe in
fucking-
Gen 3.
his Ludicolo and his Marshtomp and shit.
Let's be
like,
real.
he
The
did pretty good.
first Pokemon series and the rest of the Pokemon series are very different shows.
All right, guys, most fuckable Pokemon, go.
Gardevoir.
Lopunny.
What?
The Gardevoir.
Oh, I thought you said Polymorph. I'm like, I don't remember that one.
I said Lopunny and they said Gardevoir and it kind of got mixed.
Oh, I'm gonna need a minute to think about this.
I also got Machamp. If you're into
Bulbasaur.
that.
Oh yeah, totally forgot.
There's a
about
lot of
Bellsprout.
Machamp porn.
Bellsprout's the most
I mean-
fuckable Pokemon.
that. I mean, Mewtwo if you're freaky.
I don't know. I'm pretty big on
No.
Poliwhirl.
Mewtwo's already married to Chris Chan, okay? He's
Oh,
a take
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Technically, Pikachu's off the
It's
table
actually,
too.
guys, you're fine. Christian's in an open relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does Chris Chan think of Bellsprout? You think Chris Chan would fuck a Bellsprout? I'd fuck a
Bellsprout.
Bellsprout.
Yeah, what about a Lickitung, though?
It's got teeth.
Dude, Lickitung
Bellsprout
can lick
would be
your
perfect.
entire body.
No, not
And
Bellsprout. Not. I'm talking Bellsprout, not.
So you would stick your
Yeah,
dick in
no.
a pitcher plant.
A what?
A pitcher
Not
plant.
Victory Bell, Bellsprout, the little
Yeah,
one. He doesn't have
yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, but he's still a pitcher plant.
That's okay.
Okay, but I think we're all missing the real MVP here, Psyduck. I think if
So-
you stick your
so
dick in
that's-
it, it gives you a headache.
Oh.
I don't think you're you're not allowed to fuck Psyduck. I like Psyduck too much. You leave him alone.
that one was personal.
Man, why did they invent Psyduck? It is.
I have a
it is
Psyduck
literally-
Twitter account.
It is
Why
I
did
haven't
they
logged
invent
into it in
Celebi?
years, but it was a bit
No,
I
no,
did
no,
for a
lit-
while.
Oh,
Literally.
fucking onion.
It is a Pokemon that only exists to suffer.
At least has a headache. It's not-
Always. It's a migraine.
They like figures
Psyducks
out how
are
to live with it, though.
functionally retarded as a species, not because they're stupid, but because they have a constant migraine and cannot think.
Listen, Psyducks are awesome. Everybody follow at Posting on Twitter, and if I ever remember the password, I'll start tweeting out Psyduck again. I would just go around and I would just occasionally tweet like Psyduck Psy, or like I would just reply to somebody else's tweet with like Psyduck Psy Psyduck. Like it's just
role
me
playing as Psyduck on Twitter.
Yeah.
See, that's really gay. I hate to break this to you, but you might be a homo.
Oh shit.
Okay, I used to have a Sonic blog.
You guys ever go through Pokemon Smash or Pass, and then you see like the very like upsetting amount of people that would want a fucking Eevee?
Well,
No, it's Vaporeon. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to fuck Vaporeon, but then if you see Eevee, it's kind of an upsetting number.
Okay, no.
The amount of people
There's
that
a
are
reason
fucking
for that.
Eevee.
If you had to,
No. Guys, I know the deep lore on this. So some guy did a comic called Over Sexualized Evolutions, and it was one of the most popular Pokemon pornos ever made. It is incredibly gay, and it was so popular Nintendo gave it a cease and desist.
All right, folks. Important academic questions here. You're forced at gunpoint to fuck an evolution. Which one?
Let me look them up real quick.
I'm probably gonna take the bullet personally.
No. You and everyone you've ever loved and everybody you've ever cared about all get shot at once if you don't pick an evolution to fuck.
All right, fine. I'll fall for the Vaporeon meme then.
Okay.
I'll just say Leafeon.
Ew.
Yeah, I was also thinking Leafeon.
You guys are gross.
Oh, this is tough.
You guys want to get vine whipped?
Which one's like the least like a fucking dog, cat, fox thing?
On all of them. It just gets worse the deeper you go.
Yeah, I think you're an Umbreon guy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm an Umbreon guy at all. Black is not necessarily a want to fuck it thing for me.
Riley,
wow, racist.
Riley, this is an awful,
hey,
awful
you
question.
said it, not me. You thought about people. I didn't think about people. I'm thinking Jolteon because I think you can get something out of that. Like, you know how some people like, you know, electrotherapy sort of things?
Yeah, you know, maybe
attach a car battery to your nipples, that kind of thing.
Espeon, so it can just fucking knock me out for it.
True. You can use his psychic powers to...
Yeah.
So at least maybe I could get an electric shock and just, you know, maybe come instantly and get it over with.
You know, did you guys know that one of the first major, like, internet Nintendo takedowns...
I will cry the whole time, though.
...was a image burrow, much like Rule 34. It's exclusively for Pokemon.
Okay.
Nintendo took it off the internet. It was one of their first big takedowns in the West.
That's funny.
Nintendo's been fighting fucking pornography of their characters for almost 20 years now.
Well, now they have an amusement park. People are gonna go there and try and fuck the people in the suits.
I looked it up. I thought maybe they would be anthropomorphic. They're not. They're not anthropomorphic. This is fucked.
It's a no-win situation.
Evolutions.
It's a no-win situation.
Talking to each other.
Yeah, it's a no-win situation.
And there's 3 pages of it.
Yes. It is gay.
God.
It is extremely gay. Why are you looking at this?
Okay, well, I thought maybe...
Curiosity kills the cat, Tristan.
I thought you were calling it gay because, like, you know, it's...
No, I'm calling it gay because men fuck in it.
Well, good for them. All right.
So has anyone tried to fuck Donkey Kong at the amusement park yet?
I haven't seen anyone talk about that yet, but when I hear about
Hold
it,
on. All right, let's just pull the internet back up again.
Just waiting. The first story I want to hear out of that amusement park is someone trying to rape
I don't want
the
the fucking
mascot.
over-sexualized evolutions tab open.
You might have to clear your history.
All right.
You're not put on a list.
I'm already on a list, apparently. Pirate Johnson.
Yeah, you're on the watch list.
Yeah. I gotta know what I did. I should just ask Pirate Johnson what I did.
You associated with Warficus. It's Warficus' fault that we're all getting targeted by feds.
You should make a voice channel called Confessions and then have him join it and be like, Captain Johnson, what have I done?
Maybe I fucked his wife. Let's see. What was I looking up again? Not over-sexualized evolutions.
Or you don't like gay Eevee porn?
Who has fucked Donkey Kong at the amusement park yet?
Oh, yeah, I gotta Google that one real quick. Just like,
Yeah,
sure.
he's
Look
just
at
gonna.
Donkey Kong Amusement Park. I want to
So-
see it.
Yeah, has
Welcome
anyone
to
tried?
welcome
has
to Black
anyone
Breadier
tried to-
news.
has
Where's
anyone
it
tried
at?
to-
Where's the Donkey Kong at the thing? I'm
Has
pretty
anyone-
sure I know what he's doing.
Has anyone tried to rape the Donkey Kong mascot at the Nintendo amusement park yet?
What a
I don't
great
know.
Google
Could
to
someone just
have.
send an image in the fucking side chat?
Do you really
I don't know
want
what
me
to
to send
look
you
at.
an image?
You don't know what to look at.
Donkey Kong.
I was giving a hypothetical. I don't think this is real.
I don't think it actually has happened yet.
Okay, what's the thing that you were asking if anybody's tried to fuck the Donkey Kong?
Oh well,
What
no,
does it
it was
look
just a general
it was
question.
just a
We didn't.
Yeah, it's a
we-
Oh,
hypothetical.
because he's probably going to be fucking doing that thing.
There, I sent you an image.
You see, Cats of Black Bread, what happens is that
Oh my-
BB made a joke about
Yeah,
fucking
that's Donkey Kong right there.
We got real serious about it.
Great.
Wait, where?
It's you want to see Donkey Kong?
That wasn't Donkey Kong, but sure.
Don't post it in my
Danky
fucking
King.
server. Send it to Pirate Johnson.
Send it to Pirate.
No, I need this Discord account. I don't want him reporting me and get me banned for unsolicited porn.
Yeah, I don't want to see Donkey Kong anymore.
Yeah, there's Donkey Kong.
I didn't see that one. Holy shit.
This better get edited out.
Oh no, it's not.
Fuck. You can't do visual gags in an
Yes,
audio
I can.
show.
I can
You
have people hear
cannot.
me laughing, and I can just put censored on it or some stupid shit. All right. Report message.
No.
Oh, it's not in my server. You just sent it to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you send it to Habibi?
Fuck no. All right. What were we doing?
Has anybody fucked the Donkey Kong? Yeah, everybody knows what Donkey Kong's gonna.
Wow, I just listened to that video you sent.
Is it gonna be like
The one with Mario Kart 7, the Toad Circuit, where it just doesn't. That song never starts.
Yeah.
It goes,
Who's gonna do it? Who's going to sexually assault the Donkey Kong mascot?
if it hasn't happened in the next 5 years, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Somebody, yes, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right?
It's your
So
crew
Mike
meetup. We're
Rose
all
gonna
gonna.
fuck Donkey Kong.
The issue crew's gonna get
Today
together.
on
We're
Dirty
gonna meet
Jobs.
up and we're gonna rape Donkey Kong.
So
This is
the
gonna
camera
be
zooms
our-
in. Today on Dirty Jobs, and he's like pulling a blue glove onto his hand.
We're gonna fuck the Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Somebody's
We're gonna
do
hold
it.
him down. And we're gonna do it. Could you imagine the fucking news story? F-list podcast host.
Nintendo closes down part of its new enclosure for Donkey Kong enthusiasts because of a
Enclosure.
the Donkey Kong enclosure. Yeah,
F-list podcast host conspired to sexually assault the Donkey Kong mascot on the stage.
Well, you
it's gonna have that
for no
fucking face
particular
that he
reason.
has when he looks confused, like ooh.
yeah.
Well, no, it's
Someone's
a guy in
looking
a
at it
suit.
like, yeah, I'm gonna stick my fucking dick
afterwards,
between those Donkey Kong lips.
No, that's the best part.
Oh
Afterwards,
yeah,
they
Pink
interview
just
the guy.
chimed in.
They
Pink
interview
chimed
the
in
guy.
with someone's gonna see that Donkey Kong mascot and be like, "Oh, banana."
Oh, banana.
That's a game I've never played, but I've always wanted to. But I know it's
This guy's
extremely
gonna be
broken.
shivering in a police car with the Donkey Kong suit still on, but the hat off.
Have a hat? Oh,
No,
the head, you mean?
Yeah.
And we find out that's where Tupac has been all this time.
Gotta pay someone to animate this. Holy shit, that's fucked up.
Tupac changed his identity and became the
Donkey Kong
suit
Yeah.
guy. At
No, he
Nintendo.
just became Donkey Kong. He's
like-
actually been voicing him the entire time.
He's like, this was just an internship.
I was inspired by a song of mine. I call it "Oh Banana."
Think you're trapped in the enclosure. You think I'm trapped in the enclosure with you. In reality, you're trapped in the enclosure with me, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Donkey Konga time.
Let's go.
What was that shitty game where you like fly around and you have to beat the fucking the
Jungle Beat.
the bongos?
Jungle Beat.
That was Donkey
Isn't
Kong.
Jungle Beat like
On the Wii.
one of those things that they call? No, never mind. I probably shouldn't go there.
Great bit.
Well, it's Jungle Beat's interesting because it's based on like another really popular Japanese series. Like there's that like weird like Beat Mania thing or whatever it is.
Oh, and he's
with
like,
the drum guy.
it's yeah, and he has like a little smiley face, is blue and red. Yeah, I know the one you're talking.
Yeah, it's like apparently
They've got
Jungle Beat
arcade games.
was meant to be like a side piece to that, and it's like compatible with those controllers.
No, I was thinking of the one where you fly around the Barrel Blast or some shit. It's a racing game, and you have to beat off on the bongos as a tribute, so that Donkey Kong will fly better.
I don't know about that game.
Oh
Oh my god, did you guys ever play Donkey Kong 64?
Yeah, no, I never played it. I just know that it's really glitchy and easily to speedrun.
No. Everyone like skips that game because like you got shit on by a bunch of dumbass games journalists for having too many collectibles. But that game is so fucking good. It is like Rare's best work.
The only problem is that if you're playing on original hardware, you're probably going to be playing on an original N64 controller.
Well, guess what, Black Brad?
Right.
There was this There was this great game release on the Xbox One called Rare Replay, where you can play Donkey Kong 64 on modern hardware.
You can't play. No, it's not on the Xbox.
It's not on fucking. You think it's on? They put Donkey Kong on Xbox.
I swear that was on there.
No, it has Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo Kazooie, and Banjo Tooie, but it doesn't have Donkey Kong Country 64 now. That would be impossible.
Close their entire company down, then let Donkey Kong be on Xbox.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, I'm gonna kill myself.
Then fucking Nintendo goes, "Oh, banana," and they sense a lawsuit.
Okay, never mind. I was completely wrong.
Well, it's got basically all. It's got, I think, GoldenEye too. It's got basically all the hits.
Well, at least you can do. At least there's a recomp of it, so you can just play it natively.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Eventually
I just have the game, and like I thought it was pretty all right. I had some fun with it, but I was also living in the middle of fucking buttfuck Oregon, and had nothing better to do. So, I mean, it's maybe I was just Stockholmed into kind of liking the game, but only kind of liking it.
Speaking of Donkey Kong, anyone like Donkey Kong Country 2 is amazing.
The best one.
It's the best one. It's got the best soundtrack, best platforming.
But
really
it's also the hardest one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Once you get to Crook's, I think it's called Crook's Castle or Crook's March or something. You got to get there, and then that's like one of the hardest levels in the game.
Okay.
The hardest.
I've never made it to the final boss.
Level is called like Animal something or other.
Okay. I just want to let everyone know. Actually, apparently, Donkey Kong 64 has not been decompilated yet. It's about 40% done.
I think Majora's Mask has been compiled, and so has Ocarina of Time so far. Yeah. They've been compiled. You can get the Ship of Harkonnen mod to play the game in HD.
When they get DK64 decomped.
I'm playing it. Imagine that co-op, and you can play as multiple monkeys. That would be so cool.
And Tupac. He's there because he's been playing Donkey Kong since he died.
Mario 64 ROM. There's a lot of tech that was in the DK64 that's just been hidden because that game's really hard to break. I mean, that like every 64 game is compatible with Mario 64 in some way. You can like port anything. So you might see the coconut gun in Mario 64.
Well, they already made a shotgun mod for Mario 64, which is really fun.
Yeah, but the coconut gun fires in spurts.
Has anyone ever played Half-Life or any of the Half-Life games?
Yes, I've beaten Half-Life.
1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I only just recently
the episodes though.
I only just recently beat Half-Life 2 for the first time, and then I also I haven't beaten the episodes yet, episode 1 or 2. But I want to get I want to get Alex. Even though I've already been spoiled with the ending of that.
So why can't there be a Half-Life 3?
So
there's a meme.
No, Gaiman has said that he will only make a Half-Life game if there is some technical thing they can do that would be reason for it to exist.
So, like a big breakthrough.
Right.
Half-Life 1 to Half-Life 2 was a big leap, so they want an equally as big leap to make Half-Life
Right.
3.
And the longer the delay, the bigger that leap has to be in Gaben's
Half-Life
eyes.
Alyx was very good. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Like, I don't own a VR headset, but I kind of want to get one just for this game.
The thing about Alex is they were going to make it Half-Life 3, but then they realized a lot of people wouldn't want to adopt VR.
Right.
So they decided to make it a prequel.
It's so good though, especially I don't know. I might just get one for that.
I want
Honestly,
VR for games that they're already editing into VR, like fucking like I
play
want to
Elite.
play Need for Speed Underground 2 in VR.
No,
To be
you
like
see-
my fucking body is moving at the speed of fucking sound.
That'd be
you seen
crazy.
Elite
Like,
Dangerous?
I am the car.
Oh,
I really
Elite
want to feel
Dangerous
like the
is-
car.
Elite Dangerous is very fun.
You
I
have
want
the
to be like
full
I'm running, and when I brake, I just like fall the fuck over.
Or No Man's Sky.
Blackbird. If you play Elite Dangerous, you get the full cockpit, which means you can artistically hit spaceship switches. Think about it. You can vent the warp core.
Yeah, it's really fun. I own it.
Banana.
All right, what were you talking about?
Well, I think we're still talking about Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
I don't know. VR, I assume. Donkey Kong.
Bonky Kong.
Ivanka Kong. First Lady in Ape. I really liked it when Ivanka Kong spoke at the Trump rally and she said, "Oh, banana."
Bruh.
Finally, I've made it funny.
Good job.
Yeah, but I am the only one that laughs.
I don't
I
care.
love
It's good
it.
enough.
It's
I
not
laugh.
funny.
That's 2 out of 4. It's
It was
better.
I'm
genuine.
taking a
Totally
vote.
bombing.
I'm voting against you. You are off the island.
What? What? Are you kicking me off of Donkey Kong Island?
Yeah, are you
this
kicking
is-
him off his own podcast island?
No, this is Survivor Donkey Kong. It's like Survivor, except there's 4 gorillas on the island, and like
They're trying to tear
and
your head off.
Yeah, they mauled a guy to death last week. It was great. Can we do it? Can we like find like a third world nation and run like a fucking TV series where it's Survivor, but it's like what Survivor originally was going to be? We should put a bunch of dangerous animals on the island, hide cameras everywhere, and just see what happens.
Holy shit.
Just 30 normal people against like fucking like a tribe of gorillas.
No,
And
just with chimps. So
Yeah.
like like, hey, I'm gonna go fucking collect some sticks in the woods here.
You come back and you
And
just
I'm
have no
gonna-
face.
And we'll give them like weekly
Yeah,
challenges.
I don't have a face anymore, and there are
Yeah.
chimps, and they're
Yeah,
very
no.
dangerous.
But we'll give them weekly challenges. So like one of them will like airdrop of like an M1911.
Who gets the gun? You or the chimpanzee?
Yeah. No, that's it.
Holy shit!
We
No, like,
airdrop.
That
Yeah,
actually
airdrop.
happened. Didn't that actually like a small country was taken over by monkeys with guns, like actual chimpanzees with guns?
Oh, that was a movie.
no, that can't be right.
No. It was true. It actually happened. I saw it.
Oh
No,
yeah,
there's a
monkey
coun-
news.
Yeah, monkey news.
No. There is a country where the people worship the chimpanzees, and I think they got their hands on firearms. I don't think like a country was like militarized by.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not militarized chimps, but no, like chimps got a hold of guns and then kind of
I
they
believe
knew
it.
what they were doing.
Understand what they were doing?
They were shooting people.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
no.
funny.
Well, they were shooting wildly, but they were hitting people.
Oh man. I mean, they are wild animals. I expect a wild animal not to have like a straight shot, but to
It's like looking down the
eventually
sights.
hit
It's
some
looking in
people.
the scope, like,
Yeah.
fuck you for killing. Be pretty terrifying. Planet of the Apes, is real.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening.
Great show,
This has been
everybody.
the banana
Mm.
episode.
Welcome to Banana Cast. I mean,
A great episode.
welcome to Bandcast.
Man, have you guys played the Beyblade retro games though?
No.
What about Bakugan? Anyone play Bakugan?
No. Okay, I would like to talk about Beyblade, but only for a moment.
So all of what we just said is going to be cut out?
Yes.
Okay.
Bruh.
Yeah, you can't talk about Beyblade.
We're not
Well,
talking
Bakugan.
about Beyblade, we're talking about Bakugan.
Yeah, that was
I don't care.
Bakugan.
Too close.
Starts with a B.
Well, what do you... Oh, shit. Welcome to my show. There's no Beyblade. There's no Bakugan.
There's no Beyblades.
You can have the Bakugan... Actually, maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to isolate the Bakugan cut. It sounds like a lot of work.
You don't want to isolate the Bakugan community from like all the Bakugan fans out there. Hey, you Bakugan fans! If you're a Bakugan fan, leave a like and a comment.
All right. I'm going to leave that part there, actually.
Do whatever. Just do whatever.
I am going to leave that in there. However, I would like to talk about Beyblade just for one moment, and that is to link it to VR. Why don't we have VR of you being the Beyblade?
Bro.
Because you throw up.
Yeah, it's like super
you
fast.
imagine what that would look like? Beyblade, let it rip, and you're just
smashing
like
into another
projectile
Beyblade.
vomiting like at
Yeah.
the speed of sound in circles.
Yeah, that sounds like a great
In fact,
idea.
You can't keep spinning unless you are spinning physically. So you got to have a wireless set for it.
And you gotta have a swivel chair.
Yeah, that's how you do it. And in order to fight, you have to have somebody there with another VR set, and you just stick your arms out. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. Glad you showed up to listen to the third episode, which I don't even know what to do about the Pirate Johnson bit. And hopefully, by the time I release this, it's not actually in the episode. Although Pirate Johnson was a fantastic bit that was going on, he is unfortunately probably a Fed. I don't know what I did to get on his radar other than Worf. Yeah.
I know things I couldn't.
Anyway, everybody hawk your shit. Alright, Worf. Where can everybody find you?
I'm Warpicus at True Warpicus. I am now releasing
On X.
On X, yeah, at True Warpicus on X. I am now releasing a light novel on Royal Road.
Yeah, lights only.
Yeah, it's called Hip to the God Machine. It's actually doing pretty well. You guys should read it. It's been a lot of fun writing.
Okay, Riley?
linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe for all your Riley needs. And check out the Trans Fat Experience live every Saturday at noon, except for this past one, but it'll be long past
Lose
that
weight.
by the time this comes out. But
Lose weight.
Saturdays at noon.
Lose weight.
Well, no, because then it can't be called the Trans Fat Experience anymore, so I have to.
No, you have
be fat.
transitioned from being fat. It works.
Oh,
Lose
true!
weight.
True! I'll work on it.
Alright, I don't drink cadmium. I don't drink anything in cadmium glasses, and my name is Habibi. You can follow me on Twitter/X at Habibi_, and YouTube at Habibi as well.
Alright, anyway, you can find... Well, first off, please be watching the show. Subscribe to my channel, Captain Blackbread. You know it, because you're here listening to it. And if you made it this far, fucking wow, you're such a trooper. Almost as big of a trooper as me, as getting rid of all the Beyblade conversation. Anyway, you can also check out Hootenanny Central, and
Check out our new video.
oh yeah, Castlevania. We play Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4. Anyway, that's that. Catch y'all later.